Today's the day. I am selling my Civic, 2018 Honda Civic RS. It's been a good car, but our employees beat it up pretty good. The body's a bit rough, even though it's low miles and still runs pretty well. But we're going to go ahead and trade this in for a BYD Dolphin. That's right, first Chinese electric car. And there she goes. Just sold my Civic. Goodbye, girl. You've been a good car. So as you can see from the empty spot, I just sold the Civic and we're going to head over to BYD to buy a new car. We're almost here. This is a small local BYD dealership, but we have test drove a car there, actually a couple cars, and they have a decent little selection and they're doing a Superman promo. So hopefully we get some Superman merchandise.
How you feel?
Okay, a little sad that my car's gone. It was a good car. Lasted 8 years I used that car. That was the first purchase we ever bought when we were YouTubers. So that was like the first sign of a little bit of success. Okay, here we are. So this is, it might not be our actual car, but this is the exact car model and color that we would be getting. So essentially, this is the Dolphin we would be getting, which is on sale for 499,000 baht. So that's $15,500 US dollars. Here's the interior. It's actually way nicer than you'd think. Soft touch materials, that's plastic, but that's soft touch. The steering wheel feels pretty premium. The seats are nice, like leatherette. This is soft touch. This is soft touch, all of this around this dash. Really nice. So here's the back. You can see the back seats. Pretty roomy. You know, it's got the fold down cup holder. Once I buy it, I'll do a full review of it, but I think it's a pretty cool car for the money, especially if you get the top trim, which we're probably just getting the base one. So the funny thing is that it might not be the biggest trunk, but when these seats fold down, you actually have quite a lot of space. And of course, there's an extra little cubby down here. You can remove this floor and then have a much larger space underneath. And you get this covering, which a lot of hatchbacks don't cover them with, to protect your stuff in there so thieves don't see it. It's got a 60-40 splitting rear seat, so you can just put down the one side if you have something long to put in there. So while we're in the showroom, just looking over here, they have a promotion on the Sealion. So this is kind of based on the Seal platform, but this is the SUV. You can see it's $899 and $999, including the free charger. It's tempting. We actually really like this car. If my wife and I were getting one for ourselves, this might be it. This is the hybrid version. Very, very, very nice, very plush in here with the full moonroof. And this one actually is retractable, so you can get some fresh air from up there. You know, fresh is a relative term in Bangkok. And over here is the Atto 3. This was the very first SUV, one of the very early models of EVs at all available in Thailand. So this was BYD's first offering. It's pretty affordable. I think it starts at around 699,000, and you know, similar type of interior, but pretty nice SUV for the money. I'm not sure if I like the blue and orange stitching, but the materials are nice. So we just left the dealership. We put down a deposit on the car, which is sort of like buying the car. But here's where the car buying process is a little bit different in Thailand. So you need to put down a deposit on the car, get the car delivered, even though they literally had the exact model we wanted in the showroom. And tomorrow we'll come back, transfer the full amount of money for the car. And then 3 days after today, so on the third day, they will have the car delivered and they need to install the film. So in Thailand, almost every single car gets a free film installed in addition to a year of premium insurance. And so you need to get that film picked out, you know, which grade of tint you want, and then have the film installed, because it is so hot here, you have to have film installed. So today is now day 3 of the car buying process. However, yesterday we did some errands before we were going to go over to the BYD dealership to pay for the car and then, take a look at it before it got its film installed. However, the BMW decided that yesterday was going to be the very last day its tires were fully functional, and I had to limp it to the gas station, and we ended up spending about 3 hours waiting for new Michelin tires to get installed. So BMW is good now. I'm a little poorer. It's now day 3, and we're gonna head over to the BYD dealership to pick up the Dolphin. Okay, we are here at the BYD dealership, and this is the car. Yeah, we're gonna pick it up today. They're also giving us some Superman goodies.
Oh, you can hold it, Skylar.
Here, Skylar, hold it. Yay. Skylar's gonna do the Superman box unboxing. I realize this is not really a car thing, but they gave us this for free, so we're gonna check it out. So
Got a Superman hat.
Superman hat. Right, okay, cool.
And what is this?
What do we got? That, is that a
Oh, it's like
blank?
a handkerchief?
It's a very small Superman towel with BYD cars on it. Okay, that's cool. What else we got? Is this a headrest?
I think
Or it's probably like a kid booster seat or something? What's in the little box?
it's a Superman key cover.
Oh, okay. So you put your BYD key in that right here. See? Just slide that in there. That's kind of cool. So in Thailand, transferring a gift from one person to the other usually comes with some fanfare and ceremony. So one of the things they do is usually put a large bow on the front of the car. They take a lot of pictures of handing the car over to the new owners, giving them the key, that sort of thing. So you'll see these kind of pictures pop up on Facebook quite a lot. And here's something else. When you get a new car in Thailand, you get red plates. Now these red plates aren't for a specific period of time, they're actually dealer plates. And you cannot drive in Bangkok after 10 o'clock with these plates or the police will pull you over. They're only for dealers, and once your actual plates arrive, then you give these back to the dealership. Now, I know I'm gonna get this question, is why did you trade in your cool turbocharged top of the line Civic that had low miles and still in good working condition for a base model Chinese electric car? Now, some people it's gonna be like, that doesn't compute. Well, we actually replaced the Civic already with the BMW. So that is our cool, sporty performance sedan that fills that slot. And this car is bought really for the family to drive around, to save the family some gas. There's been a lot of, people complaining about gas. They don't have gas money. Who's going to pay for gas? That kind of thing. So this car should effectively end that argument. And I don't want to give them something super expensive because we've had a lot of dings and bumps and accidents with some of the cars. Nothing big, but like a lot of just little, like banging a light pole or something into the door, that kind of thing. So I think this will suit that function nicely. Okay, we are commencing with the picture taking, which is part of the ritual of buying a Thai car in Thailand. So we just moved the new car out of the dealership. So they also gave us a pomalai. This is like a Thai decorative flower that people give as gifts. Okay, so my wife and her cousin are gonna take the car. They need to do some business errands today, but I promise we will do a full car review on the BYD Dolphin later on another day when we can get it all to ourselves. So we're gonna say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching.
Bye.